What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another ANR Geekly episode, I believe 172. You may notice Elvin's not here. He's jet set off to the magical land of Croatia to track down some new action figures. I don't know how well hunting is over there. He'll let us know. He might even pop on later. Who knows? I don't know what the time zone is over there, but we do have Justin as usual. Hello, Justin. What's going on?
Hi. I'm taking over Elvin's lair, as you can see.
Yeah, it's a twofer because we also have Michael.
Hey, oh, you're also here in Elvin's place.
No, it is multiverse because mine's flipped.
Oh,
yes, it's a multiversal Elvin layer.
I wish I had the foresight to do that too, but
hey, if you want to drop off and come back, we can make that happen.
No, it's okay.
Elvin, what do you think about it? That's what I thought.
That's exactly. That's what I thought as well.
Yeah.
This is the quietest he's ever been, and the most compliant he's ever been, and I appreciate this new and improved one.
What's up, Cowabunga?
Cowabunga, dude, what's going on?
Yeah.
Who else is here? When's the raffle starting? We have our reliable YouTube user.
Yes.
And Rasper.
Good.
I can't tell anymore if his keyboard is just messed up. Because the last time I was like, are you speaking
That's not Swedish.
Yeah, I was like, and he's like, no, I was my keyboard got stuck.
Yeah.
it's like pig Latin now. How do we decrypt this?
Yeah.
Yes. I like it. I wish you didn't tell me that was the actual reason. I was like, oh, this guy's he's got some language behind those eyes.
Playing some 5D chess.
So how are you guys doing? What's going on?
It's Michael, not 48,000 degrees out.
Michael hasn't really been here before. You've seen him on Popcorn Chicken sometimes. So thank you for joining us, Michael.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Rasper, we did not skip the dad joke. I passed that on to Justin today.
Yep.
No, I don't know. I was gonna skip it, but no. Okay, let's do it.
So
dad joke.
So I normally kind of work it into a story, but this one was kind of last minute, so I don't have a big long-winded ramp up for one. I just have a classic joke that I think Elvin would approve of, but also I hope that other people will think is funny. So
I don't know. What do you think, Elvin?
Yeah, Elvin, what do you think? So why did the snowman get excited?
Ooh, why?
Because he saw the snowblower coming.
Okay, see, like that wasn't bad. It didn't make me angry. So that automatically. Good job.
But I'm terrible.
Thank you for that one. You came prepared because I was just like straight up. I'm not doing this. Justin.
Oh, we got a hashtag dad. There you go.
Oh,
got another. Okay, there you go. It's a winner.
Elvin's gonna come back and be like traders. Last week it was also dad. So
2 for 2.
How do I explain this joke to my son? You don't. You wait till he's a little.
It's I'll tell you when you're older kind of thing.
Yeah.
When a mommy snowman and daddy snowman.
And a third party snowblower. A third party was brought into this situation. And,
so when they're married for a long time, sometimes they need to bring in heavy machinery.
There, fantastic.
Yeah. I was gonna say, how do you PG-13 that?
Hold on. I have another dad joke. That brings the ice of life instead of spice of life.
Ooh,
that one's kind of no. That one's still good. Thank you.
Okay. Still cringe, but
I should just bring you on every time. Just make you do it instead of Elvin every time. Christmas in July.
Christmas in July. We're fucking praying for it.
Yeah. Otaku's here. He's dropping some recommendations. Thank you.
Ooh.
And also, you guys try First Descendant.
No, but I've been watching it. I'm gonna be playing a very topical game on Wednesday.
Very topical?
Topical, yes. It has a lot to do with world events.
Oh yes. I was like, what? Okay. Yeah, you specifically mentioned this to us. Like,
Yes,
okay.
it was so topical that I was like, "Hey, everyone, is this okay? I think it would be really fun and be really funny, but I need everyone to sign off on it."
Michael's the common sense of the group, where he's like, "Hey, should you guys be doing this?" Yeah, I'm also the common sense, but it's like, it's not my problem. Go ahead, Justin.
to which Elvin said, "Do it."
Yeah.
So for those that don't know what we're talking about, I guess you got to tune in Wednesday. Justin?
Wednesday at 4:15 p.m. on Go Live
to figure out what this topical subject is all about. I thought he was talking about an ointment or something.
Yeah, me too.
No,
what the hell is he talking about? AI Collectibles is playing Destiny 2. The final show.
Oh yeah, the new DLC just came out.
I'm honestly surprised that's still ongoing. I used to play that religiously. I wasn't very good. I was good enough that I like held my own because I've been playing forever.
Yeah.
But when someone who's actually good comes into the server,
and then makes fun of you for not knowing the exact jumps to do for the bosses, and you're like, all right, I guess I'll just go kill myself again. In game.
And it's not like I was bad, because we'd be playing like a boss and I'd survive, but I'd be playing for like 45 minutes. I'm like, okay, like I'm done, guys. I need to go eat dinner right now.
At the end of it, as long as you had a good time, right?
Yeah.
That's all you can really ask for it.
But like Michael pointed out, Justin does play games sometime. He streams on Wednesdays, usually, like you said.
Yeah, Wednesdays or Tuesdays, and then sometimes a weird time during the evenings on a weekend or something. But I think I'm gonna do like a kind of a after the end of this month. I might do like a 3 or 4 day like subathon where I go for like 48 hours straight just to get us over that hump.
Oh yeah, you've done that before. I didn't know you're doing it, and I've come back throughout the day, and Justin's still on.
No, I go for usually like 8 hours, but like I mean doing like 48 hours straight kind of thing. It'll get loopy. It'll be weird.
That's okay. That's the best kind of you. So, as you know, Elvin and I usually do what we watched and what we got. Do you want me to start it off?
Heck yes.
Easy get guys in.
Show us how it's done, master.
Okay. So what I watched, Kaiju number 8. Finished that off.
How was that?
I loved it. It was okay. So I based it originally on how ugly he was. I'm like, I don't even want to look at this show because I don't know. The Kaiju form I thought was crude originally. Yeah. But I also thought the same thing about Mashal. I was like, this looks ridiculous. And then I watched it. And then, like I told Michael, like I ended up with action figures of Mashal. So,
nice.
That's your profile picture on Discord right now.
So I was like, yeah, I really like that show. Kaiju number 8 I liked. My Hero Academia has its ups and downs where I stop watching because I'm like, this show is boring and awful. But then it gets back to the fighting. So I started watching that again. It's at a point where I'm angry at the writers because they made the villain so OP. Oh, yeah. There's Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number 8. Just for the viewers. I'm trying to think
of
the best.
Is it the same animation company that does My Hero Academia?
I don't know, actually.
The character designs are very similar.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good question. I should look that up. But I am enjoying it. I don't know if you watch The Boys.
I watched the first few seasons.
Okay. I started again. I'm on season, I think 4 now, episode 2. It's getting to the point where I'm like, you guys all should have died a while ago. But kudos for you for keeping me on the edge of my seat still. It's getting to the point where I'm also bored at the edge of my seat. Like, I'm like, something has to give.
Yeah.
Because you guys have found a way to take the reins and come up on top, but then random act of ungodliness happens and you throw away your upper hand. I'm like, well, you didn't have to do that. You just chose to. Like, there were other alternatives. But it's entertaining. It's gory. It's The Boys. So I'm just curious to see how long that goes on for. Saw Twisters. The new Landmark Screen X, where it wraps around the action scenes wrap around the theater. So it's 3 screens.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what was
first
that
day? Like, first day, it didn't come on, so I had to get up and go and be like, "Hey, your movie hasn't started for like 50." I'm always the one who does this, by the way. It pisses me off. Where like everyone's just sitting there. So I'm like, okay, I'll go. So I go talk to the person, and then I go back, and then it starts late. but then the word Screen X is projected onto the side of the walls, which isn't. I'm like, I don't think this is supposed to happen, and Jeff's like, I don't think so either. So I go up again, and then some people start talking, and Jess doesn't handle that very well.
Yeah.
So like one day you're gonna get me into a fight or a shot. I'm okay with either or because she's the one who tells people to shut the hell up. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
just keep doing that. When it's guys, I'll do it. When it's girls, she has to do it for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you know what? Let's just get out of here. So we go to the front. And then like, okay, well, when you're done the movie, we'll give you your tickets back. And she's like, why would we stay and watch the movie? We've missed 40 minutes already with this nonsense.
Yeah.
So we had to argue that. We went back the next day and it was a good time. I like the movie. It is like Twisters.
Yeah.
It's like the first one.
I was gonna say, how does it compare to the original? Because like the time gap between the two.
Yeah, actually, I was curious. Like, we were curious about like like it's obviously the same universe, but is it like, oh, my mom was?
It's not
Jodie Foster,
like
or whatever the hell
Park, if that's
was.
what you're. No, I thought they were gonna do that. And there's one scene where a silhouette happens, where it's like, "Mom, I'm home." It's like, "Is that Jodie Foster?" And then it wasn't. It's like, "Oh, okay." So it's just a natural.
Wait, no,
disaster
Helen
event.
Hunt.
Was it?
I don't know.
Who cares?
Jodie Foster and Helen Hunt.
They're both the same.
Tomato.
Either way, if there was any Easter eggs, I didn't notice them because it's just a movie about tornadoes again, and they happen all the time. They could have named it anything like Vortex, and I wouldn't have thought anything different. It was good on its own. I like Glenn Powell, even though I don't remember his name. She had to tell me his name like 17 times. So, but it was a nice. Do you like natural disaster movies?
Yeah.
If you do, give it a try.
Wait, it was by the same director who did like Independence Day and Godzilla and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay, it sounds like these Screen X screens aren't doing too well right off.
Yeah. AI Collectibles says he had a similar experience.
I thought maybe they were just marketing.
The original
brand.
Twisters was Wizard of Oz.
The original.
We do have to show respect, bro. Bless.
1996 Twister, based on the Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah, there's already a sequel.
So I had fun with that. And then as for what I got, I guess we'll bring me back on screen here.
Who's the new foo? Whoa.
He does popcorn chicken on sometimes. He's always the sub in. He's our HR management. So when Elvin like harasses one of us or like says some racial like thing, Michael has to get involved. See, he's our HR manager. He's the one who keeps the cogs turning. So thank you, Michael. We got Wolverine here.
Hell yeah. Bub.
Very nice.
Camera's not cooperating, but
hey there, bub.
So played with him. Scar, you already saw. I was playing with Luffy, Gear 5. Thank you, Jefferson. He went to the Philippines and got me this specifically for this. So thank you. I did get. So I was talking about when I like a show, I go buy the figure.
Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, Jefferson
went
again.
From
he's
not
like
liking the kaiju.
Yeah, I went from like this
design.
guy's ugly. This guy's ugly. To which one should I get? The model kit or the figure? Right?
$80 plus shipping. All right, I'm in.
I found this locally. So our buddy here, he's like, "Hey, this is in Langley. Do you want it?" And I'm like, "No, that's okay. If it's meant to be, I'll see it in the wild." And then I went out the same day and found it. So it was meant to be. Thanks, Jefferson.
Yep.
So I got that. I'm gonna open him right now. He's pretty basic, but I am happy with it. I don't know if either of you gave it a try. You haven't seen it at all.
It's been in my Crunchyroll recommendations for a while, but when I look at it, it doesn't draw me in. But if you're recommending it,
I do, because he's okay. So the first episodes, he wasn't overly reliant on this form. What the show is about is he's like a C-lister cleanup crew. So there's kaiju hunters, and then there's the science squad. He does the damage control, like he cleans up the mess. Yeah. So he's trying to become a fighter, like a squad member, and they don't so much take pity on him, but he is knowledgeable from all of his years of doing the cleanup. So he joins the squad. He's middle-aged, so he's like you and all of like it is hit close to home where I'm past my prime a little bit. So he's trying to compete with all these youngsters. And unfortunately, he gets injured, and while in the hospital, a kaiju parasite goes down his throat and infects him. But for some reason, he still keeps his intelligence, like he keeps his personality, and he can transform. So he's using this form in secret to fight other kaiju. And for whatever reason, he's been able to single-handedly just one punch these humongous kaiju, like Godzilla-sized kaiju, into oblivion. So I like the fact that he's an underdog.
Tell me how this is different from Jujutsu Kaisen.
I've never seen it, so that's how it's different.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm gonna. That's on my watch list.
It's really good.
Is it a comedy? This one's action comedy.
This one's pretty funny. Yeah.
Okay. I'll give it a try.
I wouldn't call it an action comedy. I'd say it's an action that it's like an Aaron Sorkin type where it's like it's funny because it's realistic dialogue kind of thing. And the comedy comes from just a very natural sense, but I wouldn't call it a comedy.
Okay, that's fair. This one's I guess the same. It's spread out the same.
Right.
Where it's not purely hilarious, but there are funny bits where, for example, like, where do you pee out of this? And then he starts peeing out of his nips.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's
but then there's serious moments where he's like, am I still human? Like, and then the people who do know are like, if you ever turn, I'm going to kill you. Like, I have to kill you. So there are serious moments. There are comedic moments. Like, no, I did not watch Acolytes. Justin did. Michael did. They are going to be giving their. Yeah, I thought you tuned in a little bit to have conversations. Okay.
No, I did not. So just Justin can to give his.
I watched all of it,
and they are giving their reviews.
No, we're done. We're never talking about it again.
I specifically recall you guys asking for all the number. You ranked the Star Wars show.
We did rank the Star Wars.
So there is a video coming out on that. Keep your eyes out for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch
Acolyte was on everyone's shit list.
Yes.
I didn't even watch Ahsoka, and she's like my favorite, not Jedi.
And this is kind of the problem where Star Wars is like. It's almost like Stockholm syndrome where you're like, well, it wasn't as bad as this one, but like while I was I'm never gonna. The only Star Wars property TV show that I will rewatch is Andor, which I've done like 4 or 5 times with like friends or whatever, being like, oh, you haven't seen Andor? All right, let's go get a case of beer. We're watching the whole thing tonight. Yeah, and like I enjoy doing that. Like it's
a love-hate relationship. Like you don't even hate it. It's just pure fun, and it sounds like.
Oh, Andor is just a genuinely great crime thriller.
Okay.
And
what's great about Andor is that it doesn't have to be in the Star Wars universe, right? It can exist without it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. Is like people are like, oh, I didn't watch, The Mandalorian, or I don't remember the new movies. I was like, this doesn't matter. This like stands on its own.
Yes,
this is just a dude in a universe who has run-ins with the cops, and then shit unfolds, and they're like, all right, I'm in. Let's do it.
All right, maybe I'll give it a try.
Yeah, Andor, like it could be the Star Trek universe, and it would still like be a.
It's just a good sci-fi show.
Yeah, exactly. And Elvin's biggest complaint with it is that it doesn't feel like Star Wars.
Yeah.
But
that might be its saving grace too.
Yeah, but like me being like, because I have played every Star Wars game, and like the Jedi Knight series where you follow a guy who his name is Kyle Katarn, and he's just a smuggler whose dad was secretly a Jedi, and then he learns blah 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 whatever. But like you're just with like some rough and tough dude who hates the Republic, used to be a stormtrooper, like is so in the trenches of just like the world politics. And then this whole conspiracy thing unfolds and he gets thrown into it, and it's just like, shit, I gotta do okay. And like Andor's exactly like that. He's like grew up on some backwater planet. It got screwed over by the Republic at the time, and then now they're stormtroopers, and now it's and so he's just like, whatever, and I hate the government. I don't give a shit what they call themselves.
Yeah.
And it speaks to a lot of people right now. So
yeah, I mean that's the best part sometimes, where it's, I mean, The Boys is too on the nose because clearly they're emulating, but that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll give it a try.
Yeah, no, it's you don't have to do any. There's no required reading.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, sweet. I think that's it. I am working on stuff too, and then it's Justin's turn because he's a veteran as well. I made just a random Taskmaster because I don't have one, and I'm not buying the 3-pack for anyone who.
Wow.
And then there's an alternate head as well.
Nice.
I mean, I guess I could show you this rotation.
Wait, that looks like
To G.I. Joe Zartan.
Nice. If anyone wants to see D's custom work, head over to devon.art on his Instagram.
This was a quick one. This one was like 45 minutes. I'm like, sweet. Like, I'm not buying the real one. I don't want to buy the real one.
Is that
I
a
just
G.I.
need
Joe gun?
Mercenary. Yeah, it's a G.I. Joe gun.
Hell yeah. I can
Or
tell
no,
because
this
the
one came
magazine
with-
comes out.
This one came with the Legends. It doesn't come out. If it was a Joe gun, it would have. So
Okay.
yeah. But then I have some other stuff. I'm working on Larfleeze right now from Green Lantern because I like making lanterns for some reason. There's the other ones I've worked on. I need to be making something at all times or I get pissy. Like even him. Like I just swapped his shoulder out. I made a t-shirt randomly. Like I don't know what my problem is, but my problem is I need to be working on something.
Yeah.
That's okay, man. That's
Yeah.
how you cook.
Yeah. So yeah. Justin, what did you get up to? What did you watch? What did you get?
Elvin,
I don't
what do you think? I'm still working through Grey's Anatomy.
17
like-
seasons? Are you seriously? Are you seriously?
I'm not kidding. No, I'm on.
Okay. I'm not saying
almost
that you're
done
that
season
show
8.
because I did the what me and Justin called Incognito Man, where I stand behind the wall and watch from afar, and then I end up just watching eventually. It is a good show.
It's One Piece for white bitches, and like I've heard that joke a lot of times, and I'm like 20 episodes into season 8.
Have you seen it before?
Huh?
Have you seen it before?
No.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
Like this year I started. So
that is quite a long commitment.
It is.
Michael, are you familiar with it? Have you watched it?
I'm familiar with bits and pieces. I've never sat down to fully watch any particular season. So when it aired on TV,
Yeah.
But to actually sit and binge through it, I mean, good on you.
Yeah. It's worth it. If you like late or early 2000s, no, Raspar, I haven't done Station 19 yet. My girlfriend has it perfectly timed, so when they start to because she's watched like it multiple times, so when they start to do the crossover, then she's like, all right, then we got to start watching Station 19 because there's a firefighter show that crosses like actors and stuff, and anyway. Yeah, spoiler. Don't go to that hospital. Everyone dies. They're either banging.
Not even the patients. Not even the patients.
No.
It's just
everyone gets cancer or hit by a bus.
Yeah,
that's spoiler alert. Seattle sucks.
Interracial sisters somehow. And I'm not. I could say that about anyone. Like the show's just crazy.
Yeah. No, it's balls to the wall, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Did you watch any movies or anything, or just strictly Grey's? I mean, that's going to take you a while anyway. So
yeah, no, I've been I've just been working a bunch. So
that's fair. You get anything?
Nope.
That was easy, Michael.
Yep.
The
new guy. What did you watch?
What's going on? So this year I've been on more of an anime binge. Haven't had a chance to watch too many other live action shows or movies, although I do plan to go watch Deadpool next Sunday, which I'm very, very excited for. But yeah, I've been really binging a couple animes. So Mashley, as Dee was talking about earlier, which for those that don't know is and actually, Justin, I'm guessing you haven't seen Mashley before.
No.
It's
Mashal. It's Mashal. Jem did the same thing. It's like muscles and magic. So Mashal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So Justin, now imagine if One Punch Man crossed universes with Harry Potter.
Okay.
And that's what you get. So it is created by the same writer as One Punch Man.
Okay. Okay.
And the protagonist it cannot use magic in a world where if you can't use magic, you're an outcast and you'll probably get killed at some point.
Right.
But instead,
it's illegal.
He is extremely strong because he just worked out from since he was a baby up until now. So he literally can just one punch through other people's magic. Yes. So I watched both seasons of that. I think there's a season 3 coming out. I didn't like, and D might curse me for this.
No, I won't.
didn't
It's a weird
like,
show.
Well, I didn't like the progression. It started off really good in the sense that
Okay.
I felt like I was watching animated Harry Potter. Like it followed a lot of the same
Yeah.
tropes of the first, let's say the first Harry Potter movie. So like there's a
Mhm.
Quidditch match, right?
Yeah.
They go to the herbology lesson and you have mandrakes now. It's like, okay, great. This is following along what Harry Potter would have been.
Yeah.
Except now you have this one guy who doesn't use magic and instead just uses his fists for everything. But then they start progressing into this like underground, like evil society, and I just feel like the progression was too quick into some sort of like climax endpoint. And then at some point we forgot about the school. There's no more lessons. There's no more teaching. There's no more Harry Potter aspect. It just turned into another like shonen style, like everyone has powers kind of anime. So I didn't like how it progressed like that.
I feel
how many
like
seasons
the
are there?
manga so far there's
two,
two, right?
2 seasons.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I see your point. I see your point. I can't dispute it. I feel like if they didn't put this stupid hiatus on it, I would agree with you, but it's taken so like I've been waiting forever. So like I need this to speed up for just to get to the action parts, and that's why I'm forgiving it.
And the alternative is doing like a Hunter x Hunter style where it's like, all right, they start as children, and then 10 seasons later, you're just like, oh, they're all superheroes, and like I've been going through every inch of the training sequence.
Yes.
So I don't know that of very many like in betweens where it's like, oh, we're gonna have a steady progression over 4 or 5 seasons.
Like Dragon Ball, Otaku just brought up Dragon Ball. Like I feel like watching Goku from a child to adulthood, while everyone mocks the powering up taking like 3 episodes, which it doesn't, but everyone exaggerates to be. We did see his journey and we appreciate it, but it seemed to be consistent, except unless you're in Canada where they started the show from the beginning every time it got to the Frieza arc. But technically, it was consistently paced in Japan. Whereas these new shows like One Punch Man and Black Clover and Mashal, it's like, okay, we're taking a hiatus now. See you later. I'm like, okay, when you coming back? I don't know. You'll see us when you see us. Like, okay.
Now, is it like a George R.R. Martin where like they're just waiting for the guy to finish writing it, so they're like, we have to, or is it like an animation thing?
No, the manga is like they could still continue on. The manga's past this point.
So maybe it's an animation like bottleneck.
It could be, but this seems to be the trend with a lot of animations, animes these days, where unlike the OGs like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, where you can have like 30 seasons, animes these days won't do that anymore. And I think that has to do with attention span as well, right? Like people people can't commit that much time to watch 17 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, like some people. So I get where they're coming from, where it's like, okay, it has to be digestible very quickly.
I need the abridged version.
Yes, but that's also unfortunate.
I did like for Dragon Ball. I do watch that too, and I know that's not serious, but I do like Dragon Ball Z.
Well, like with Demon Slayer, because it's mostly computer animated, like 3D animation that is made to look like 2D. Their workaround time is so much quicker. So that's why they can put out like, these 3 episodes, we're putting that out as a movie because it's in 8K. We can just upscale it and just like render it out as opposed to a lot of like traditional animation styles.
I speaking of Demon Slayer, did you watch the latest season?
I have not yet.
I have not either. I was waiting for it to finish so we can binge it in one shot.
Yeah.
D, did you watch?
So obviously no, I haven't even started, but obviously that's a show I should watch. That's a show I should watch.
100%. It is gorgeous.
As far as some of the best fights,
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You will get.
They put that bitch in theaters for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll give it a try.
But Demon Slayer follows the same issue with a lot of the modern day animes, where I felt like they jumped into the finale too quickly. Sure. Where I wanted to see more character development, more character growth. And no, suddenly, we're all going to go fight Muzan now. We're going to go into the final training arc, and that's it, you know? So it could have been longer.
Are you a One Piece viewer? Do you watch One Piece?
I am a One Piece reader.
Okay.
I cannot sit through 1,000 episodes, but I can read 1,000 chapters.
Like I skipped ahead to Gear 5. Like,
Oh,
this is
no.
fantastic. I don't care. I don't care. And I did the same thing where I wanted the toy. It's like I watched it as a child, and I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I can't
It's
do
too
this.
long.
I cannot
It's
do
too long.
this. And
Yes.
then I want to say 17 years later, like, let's see where they're at right now. And I turn it
Yes.
on.
I've got the I know where they start.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know the context, so I'm having fun with it now.
Yes.
I'm seeing Luffy in his prime, and I watched the Luffy versus Lucci fight, and I'm like, I keep watching it. It's just
It's
like
such a good fight.
Jim Carrey versus the Hulk. I think it's great.
Yeah.
What else do you want? I know people are bothered by the animation style, but it's cool.
It's different for sure. Let's see. The only other thing I think I watched, Apothecary Diaries. Have either of you ever heard of that?
Never heard of it. What type of show is that?
It is an Japanese anime, but the setting is more like ancient China. So it's in the royal palace, and it talks about a girl who is an apothecary, which is the old timey like pharmacists.
Yeah.
And so
I played WoW. I know that spot in the underworld.
Yes, totally. So so it just talks about her adventures, like solving mysteries with her knowledge of like medicine and science that everyone else is ignorant to. It's cool. It's actually very, very enjoyable to watch through if you like the older historical Asian style. If you like that timepiece drama, if you're into that, it's very, very good. Yeah. And then the only other thing was Bleach. Speaking of long hiatus.
Yeah, speaking of long
in
between
10 years, Bleach was on hiatus for 10 years before the anime. Before they're like, yeah, let's finish it. Let's finish the anime for the fans. So right now they finished the first 2 cores, as they call it, which is not like a season. It's like a quarter of a season.
Yeah,
but they're releasing it like a season. It's really strange. So core 3 is coming out this fall, and that's it for me.
That's like saying, oh yeah, by the way, Vash the Stampede Trigun is coming out with a new final season or whatever.
Yeah, that's weird. I was like, oh, I would watch it, but I mean, that's weird. Did you watch the new one? Well, it's old now, but it's like CGI.
Yeah,
I didn't hate it.
Are you guys talking about Trigun?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was
I was like, this isn't Vash, and then I got to that, like, oh, there's Vash. There you are, my old friend. Your hair's back up. Thanks.
Yeah, it was.
It's different.
It was almost like a not a revamp, but like a spiritual successor almost.
Yeah. They made it
too much. Yeah, it's kind of okay. I see what you're doing, but I mean, it wasn't bad as like the what was the when they did the live action reboot.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
The reboot, the TV show, not
He hated it so much he just froze. Well,
I was gonna say, wait, was that me? Did I freeze? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
It
was probably a StreamYard thing.
Yeah. We lost you there for a second. You were like, it wasn't bad, and then you just kind of cut out. It was like the timing.
He's just dwelling on it.
Started talking shit about Canadian 3D animation. They cut my internet.
Is it? Is that what it is? Okay. I was like, this feels like Stormhawks from the 90s from YTV. But yeah, it was weird. They took it too literal. Were 1 million knives. His powers were literally 1 million knives. I was like, So, but it was overall. I fast forwarded that too. I forgot. I got Luke Cage as well. I'm just throwing this in now. He's cool.
Hell yeah,
Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
I am excited for the Marvel Defenders to eventually enter the MCU.
We'll see what they do with that. They have to redeem themselves now.
Well, we'll see how the new Daredevil goes, I guess, and we're gonna start.
No, we'll see how Wanda or the new what's her name?
Agatha.
That'll be the saving grace for Disney.
Will Smith playing Popeye. I keep seeing this rumor every 3 years. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Popeye the Sailor Man?
Yeah.
AI, are you talking about Apothecary Diaries or Bleach? Because I kind of jumped subjects there. I'm guessing you're talking about Apothecary Diaries, which would be great because you're a man of culture if that's what you watched.
Yeah, AI is very he would just say something. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go check this out. He's very knowledgeable. He's very knowledgeable. Elvin agrees. He's giving the thumbs up. Speaking of anime as well, I don't know why this is an anime heavy show,
Oh,
but
Vash. He's talking about Vash.
Because we have people of class on here. That's why.
the
Yes.
Dragon Ball trailer came out.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, Darth. I know you hate anime. There's some Batman action figures, so don't worry, man. We'll get you at some point.
Hey, Darth. Batman is an anime.
It is.
Prove me wrong.
Think about that for a second.
Let me remove that and bring back up the Dragon Ball Daima. Michael was the one who, I wouldn't say you keep talking about it, but
you won't shut up about it, Michael.
But you seem to be excited.
I am the resident anime fan, so I think that's fair that I brought that up. I should have worn my Dragon Ball t-shirt. I'm wearing Mighty Mornings instead, you know.
I'm wearing
Freak in the sheets.
No, but
Justin, that's just blasphemy. 3 days ago. We can't play the sound.
Michael Myers, love it. Yeah.
But let's see here. What do we have going on? How do we make this smaller so we don't get whatever?
No, it's fine.
This will be good enough.
It's fine.
Well, if you did,
is it a
without
trailer?
Audio.
Then we're good.
Yes.
We are giving commentary over it.
So,
hey, automatic YouTube thing. We are commentating. Piss off.
So technically, like, it's hard to determine if this is going to be canon or not. This is a new Dragon Ball series coming out, but it's set in a different timeline where someone used magic to turn everyone young again.
Okay. So the weird part is they said, so anytime there's Kid Goku, like in GT, they're like, oh, it's Kid Goku. And this one, they're called minis.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're children or if they're just shrunken down.
Oh, but, so it's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes.
I don't know what's happening here.
Or no, it's Benjamin Button. They're gonna reverse age. They're already old.
Yeah.
This is a prequel. I don't know.
So what's nice about this, a lot of people are talking about, is it goes back to the OG Dragon Ball, where it's more about like combat with his stick, right? As you can see, less so about using energy blasts for everything. Yeah. So it makes it a little more relatable to the original fans of the series.
Do you like this, or did it bother you?
I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted because it doesn't fit with the current narrative, like where the current Super series or where the current. It's a different, I guess, retelling of Dragon Ball in a way with familiar characters.
Yeah. I'm curious. I have nothing to lose. Like, if I don't like it, then I don't like it. I think a lot of people get so invested in shows that when it's bad, they legitimately get furious. Where I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, that sucked. Anyways, back to video game or like something else. I have 100 toys, video games, comic books. Like I'm okay. That's my fault, Darth. That's my fault, Darth. We're gonna.
When are you selling merchandise? That's a D question.
Yeah, I've been dropping images into a side folder. It's hard to come up with ideas. I mean, we could sell our brand shirts, basically. The popcorn chicken logo as well, which is my favorite. I like the popcorn chicken one.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
Another DBZ? Yeah. Yep. Technically, it's not Z, though. It's Daima.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, you guys ever watch Fate Stay Night? Or any of the Fates?
Yeah.
None of them relate to each other. But they're in the same universe, and they kind of have the same idea. But yeah, they're not sequels of each other, right? So it's kind of like that.
It's Digimon all over again.
It is Digimon all over again. And at some point, they're going to bring it all back. It's going to be Digimon Generations.
Yep.
Yes. It's kind of like what they did with Power Rangers. You guys ever see that? Sure. Where they brought every generation of Power Rangers together? That was sick.
They've done it like 4 times. I love my favorite's Forever Red, where all the Red Rangers team up and just beat the crap out of everyone. And it's like, Tommy doesn't make sense because he's been every color, but he just shows up in everything. I'm a Red Ranger too. Hey, don't worry, it's me, Black Ranger Tommy. Like, he just shows up in every special.
Pick a lane, bitch.
Yeah. But that was his moneymaker. So we've been talking long enough. Let's get to toys. And it's obviously going to be Dragon Ball again. So Vegeta's getting a re-release. What they do with these characters are they update the engineering or give us a specific version from Sega. So this was the Namek Sega where he got blasted in the chest. So he's battle damaged.
Why?
Why? What's the matter?
I always notice with SH Figure Arts, they always have throat gap.
Oh yeah.
Like, why don't they put? And I know it's a cost thing, but like, why haven't we seen? Or correct me if I'm wrong. If we have seen, where they have like almost a silicone or rubberized like little membrane in between certain joints.
It's not even that. Like they
Or
could just
especially in
make
the chest gap, like underneath the
they could just make it bigger. Like that would just solve
yeah,
the
or it could
problem.
just be
Yeah.
'Cause let me see here. Let me see
Yeah,
here.
Justin, it's almost like you're thinking like Hot Toys a little bit, where it's almost like a little more flesh-like.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause like
Yeah.
I was gonna say, does my Gohan have that? But he's better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and especially if you're doing like 30 different, Dragon Ball Z figures, like, all right, pick the one that, like, sure, you're gonna put armor over top of them, but like, yeah, I
The
don't
thing
know.
that bothers me, and they have to do this for resale purposes, is the pieces don't fit together. So you have like Goku, but he's 19, Goku, but he's 20, Goku, but he's 21 years old. And it's just like the same guy, but slightly bigger or smaller, but they change the peg sizes so you can't mix and match.
Yeah,
like,
you
no,
can't
we made
give,
this
like,
neck, we made this neck smaller, so you have to buy this whole new one if you want this version.
yeah, this whole line, the pegs are in metric, so nothing
Basically.
fits.
I'm trying to decide if there was ever a need for this version of Vegeta as a figure.
If you're a completionist, I don't care about battle damaged figures.
Wait, does he just have sweat drops on his forehead there?
He does, but
Or no, that's a
no.
That's a
You're gonna tell
right.
yourself it's sweat drops.
No, it is. You're right. It's 100% sweat drops. I'm not being sarcastic. They did that because in the scene he was sweating, so they gave you this. So if you wanted to recreate this, which Dragon Ball fans love to do, that's why they keep doing it. And
here's the thing for Dragon Ball fans: water exists. You can just put that on your figures. It's
yeah, but you have to spritz it every couple days. This way you can.
Yeah.
This way you could just leave it.
Oh, okay.
So if anyone wants to create that struggle on Namek, you can do so now.
Yeah.
And he has the chest plate where he's broken. And then Dragon Ball Daima, you have the Goku mini.
I like those. Ooh.
You.
Little chibi.
I'm not gonna
see that.
I like them.
But that works for SH figure art style. I feel like it works a lot better for these like chibis.
Yeah.
What's funny to me is they've done him as a kid like 7 times, but we can't get Kid Goten and Kid Trunks yet at all. Like they've aged out of
they're
that
gonna
point
put it in the $400 multi-pack.
Yeah, it's been like 17 years and we haven't gotten one.
Every year that they don't put it out,
guys.
they get to put an extra 0 on it.
That's true. And it's at the point in Super now where Goten and Trunks don't even look like that anymore. They look like legitimate teenagers now, finally. Oh yeah, Ranma 1/2. Did you ever watch that, Michael?
I did. There's a remake coming?
Yeah.
Wow. I'd be down to check that out. Wow. There's so many remakes coming. Like, they can't come up with original ideas anymore.
There you go. There's some merch. We'll put that on a mug for you, Darth. So Dragon Ball fans, get that as well. What else we got here? I kind of dropped the ball here, but because there's more Dragon Ball coming up later. Kamen Rider Tycoon Bujin sword. So you get the sword sheath and then the figure to display with it. I don't watch a lot of Kamen Rider, but I think these guys look crazy cool. I like them a lot. Elvin's the same, except Elvin won't ever watch or read Kamen Rider. He does like the suits though. We always tease him about that, but he likes what he likes.
Yeah.
So here it is, the display itself. I have a real problem, basically in a session with black and neon greens or yellows. So this is problematic for me. I might get it, and then I'll read up on who this guy is. That's my favorite thing to do. I'll see a character I don't know. I think he looked cool. Then I'll read up on it, and then I'll buy it. Kaiju number 8, Mashal. Any of the comments I have, Guyver, which used to play on TBS for some reason, the live action crappy one, and then I got into the anime.
Yeah.
SH Figure Arts has released their second character. It's Bakugo in this suit.
That's
Amazing
nice.
Yamaguchi did it before, but their
It's
problem
Nightwing,
is
but with grenades.
exactly he just cries and sweats out explosions.
That's
I'm
a really nice
happy
figure.
because I'm getting back into the show now. And previously, another company was doing My Hero Academia, but they were taking forever to do like the main squad. So
Yeah.
by the time they released Bakugo, Deku, and what's his name, Shoto, they don't look like that anymore. But now
'cause they're-
SH Figure Arts has done their updated looks. So I'm like, oh, sweet. If I care enough to buy these figures, I can at least get the modern versions. So
Look, Justin, the throat gap is covered.
yeah, see?
Hey, so all you got to do is put him in a turtleneck.
I
What
don't
the
want to
shit
pronounce
is
his name.
this?
But Virter Pravak, I don't want to do it, and I don't want to offend anyone. It is Spider-Man of India. He's from Across
cool.
the Spider-Verse.
Yes. Yes.
He was surprisingly a fan favorite, not because he sucks or anything. It's just he came out of nowhere, and his lines were so good that
Yes.
everyone just
Sick.
fell in love with him. And a lot of customizers were making this figure, so now they can, if they choose so, to get an official one. It comes with what Elvin told me are the drums. So you got an unmasked version, him and with his masked version.
Why does he look like a Disney prince?
That's the
Spider-Verse.
point. That's the point. Like they
Oh, okay.
specifically did that on purpose.
Okay.
And did you see that movie?
I did.
No.
Okay.
What?
It's all right. That's all right. I'm not gonna judge you. I'll judge you off camera. But
I'm going to judge him on camera. Yo, go watch that shit.
I know. Everyone keeps yelling at me. I know it's good. I know it's amazing.
I like the first one more. His
Yeah,
deal
no, I
is
saw the first one.
he is basically a Disney prince. Like his life is perfect. Like nothing goes wrong for him. So that makes more sense now. And they specifically made him like this for that reason. And then he has his little drumstick.
Sick.
That's really cool.
Oh, look at that toe articulation.
Mantra Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I will be getting this because I do have a Spider-Man shelf.
I like the stand piece that comes in the
I was
back.
going to say,
yeah.
That's one of the most articulate stand pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it hides the weird
Neck
hip
cap?
joints.
Oh, I was thought you were gonna say neck cap, but
Oh, yeah.
it does. Let's see here. Let's see when he's in a neutral pose. Yeah, I suppose. Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Do those gold trims go up to his waist?
No, they don't.
It doesn't look like it.
No, I mean like in the actual.
Oh.
Oh.
Because if it just stops there, that's kind of weird to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to go up to the belt. Like it doesn't
Okay.
make sense for them to just stop there.
Stop there.
That.
So you can only have him in Trinity pose, essentially.
Yes.
Because
Okay,
like
so that's not an accurate recreation then.
it's still nice. I'm just wondering why. Like, see how the gold trim
Yeah.
goes all the way to the belt. Why did they stop it?
Yeah, they could have
there?
just like colored it, had just like a gold or a yellow. Which one would piss you off more? Having it stop there, but still having the ability to pose it without it blocking, or an off color, very annoying yellow line that would be on that joint that you wouldn't be able to align properly.
The thing here is
Because I feel like they're going for the lesser of two evils at this point.
they are, but why are they so fixated on that specific engineering? They didn't have to do that.
That's true.
They do have patents for other ways to do leg joints.
Yeah.
Goku has baggy pants, but they
That's
made it.
true.
Yeah.
It goes
They
all the
made
way
it,
up. Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. Gohan,
And, you
I
know-
have him handy. Like they could have done the trim up the M scene like this, right?
Yeah.
And did it like this, and then have the belt draped down. Like,
But does he have a drop hip?
Yes, he does.
Oh, okay.
It's just the joint at the back
Yeah.
is different, whereas this is one solid piece. Then it plugs in, and then there's a swivel and a leg bend. Whereas this one, they have a like hip joint, then a diaper, then a thigh joint, then a leg that plugs into that, the pants, and then a knee that plugs into the pants, and then so they
Essentially have
overcomplicate.
a ball joint in his hip.
They
because arguably
overcomplicate
they
it.
need you need to get him into the Spider-Man pose.
Yeah. But you
But
could
yeah,
still,
like,
I don't
is
know.
is it a ball joint that you could twist, or is it because yeah.
I need to see it in hand. I'm not
Yeah.
mad. I'm not mad about this pose though, right? Like he's doing all the
No,
yoga
yeah.
poses. He's doing all the Dalsim poses. So just
The
Yeah.
Dawson pose, yeah.
that's a little
Uh-huh.
nitpick. I don't hate it. I just have to point that out. That's not really accurate. Except now that he's squatting here, it does go up to the belt. So who knows? Whatever.
Well, I also wonder if it's realistic for him to balance in that pose. Like, how hard is it going to get to get him to stand like that?
Yeah.
Oh, if you breathe on it, it's gonna fall. But that's okay.
Yeah.
These are good promo shots. So keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
What else is up here? Oh, some more Dragon Ball. So you have your
Another Goku.
you have your Comic-Con versions. It's Goku and Gohan. So you have Nimbus, Kid Gohan with alternate faceplates, alternate body, so he can do his little pose. Nimbus effects, whooshing hair. So you have him here pointing. Goku standing with his power pole. I don't know what it's called in Japan. I just remember him saying power pole extend on the UPN network and YTV. And then Gohan comes with his alternate lower body, so he can his legs don't move, but he has either the jumping pose or the standing one.
So he's
And
a
then
Lego
he's-
figure.
Yeah,
He's massacred. We need to
Basically.
censor that.
alternate universe where his brother had his way, Raditz had his way with him.
Yes.
And then we have my
Okay.
most hated Trunks figure. I hated Super Trunks. They made him slimmer. He is Super Saiyan 2 here, but this outfit pisses me off compared to the Z version. Like I love the Z version. This one's kind of
Yeah.
lame.
Cool. And he's
Now,
got
the
the
difference
Master
here-
Sword.
Yeah, basically. And they made him glossy purpley. Like you see that when the light hits, he turns purple.
Yeah.
That's the exclusive version.
Oh. So they
The
gave
one
him
on
they gave him leather pants in one and
Yeah. The one on the right was the normal one. The one on the left is the exclusive one. And he's glossy purple. Now you'll notice a trend here. So glossy purple. He has his spirit sword, which was the biggest ass pull I've ever seen in an anime, where he was basically able to beat someone Goku and Vegeta as Super Saiyan Blue couldn't beat because he had the power of friendship and hope, and it turned into his sword.
Well, it was almost like a spirit bomb in a sword form.
Man, I don't care.
fight.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Like Tsubasa should have wiped the floor with him, but anyway.
That's exactly what it was, though. Spirit bomb sword form made him as strong as. And where's he getting the power from? Because as far as I recall,
because we as kids didn't sit at home giving him the power to get that big off sword.
Yeah. And in that universe, everyone is
Wrong
dead except for like 40 people. So that was a lot of hope they gave him.
Yeah.
We have
Jiren the Gray. Nice.
Yeah. With also glossy red.
I mean, that looks cool.
Yeah.
The neck.
I like Jiren.
The throat gap.
I forgive it. As long as you can look around.
Yeah, look at those traps, dog.
And then you have the normal one on the left here, and then the glossy one on the right.
Okay, the glossy one's very nice.
Yeah.
You like that one? I prefer the normal one more.
Okay.
In this instance, like the glossy one, if that was just the normal, I wouldn't think that was weird.
Yeah.
So
like
the reason
Trunks
for
is it's like, wait, why the shit is he? Why he's got leather pants on?
So the reason for the glossy is because when he's powered up, he has like a red aura, so it kind of sheens off of him. Like
I
that.
remember him constantly talking about feeling the fire, and I'm fired up, and I feel the heat. Like he's always said something heat related.
Yes.
So he's
but I don't know why Trunks was red, but this makes sense for him.
Hold on, the one on the left. Why does it look like he's wearing gloves?
He is.
He is.
They both are. They both are.
Yeah, but the discoloration, there's like almost no discoloration on the right.
The right? Yeah, I know. The glossiness ruined it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Strange design choice.
Naruto. We have Kakashi.
Hell yeah.
We have the Naruto OP99 exclusive edition. So anyone who was into that, they would have to go to the booth to get this. Pictures courtesy of Toy Arc. Most of these are from Toy Arc. I'll name drop when I find find out who did them.
That's a lot of hands.
Yeah. The butt
Well,
poking one.
so you can weave all the signs, obviously.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's actually
The
it's actually pretty cool that
jutsus.
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually pretty cool that they did that. I don't like that default face. It's missing a lot of emotion.
The one in box here, the main one.
Yeah.
The blue steel scowl.
Yeah.
And then we have some leaks.
Hush figures.
Darth, there's I don't know if you even care about Robin. I know you like Batman. So there's Batman Hush. You have Robin here. So finally they're delving into other characters. We had Nightwing. We had Superman. We have Batman, Poison Ivy, Catwoman. So now we have him.
And
Ghul.
Oh, that's Ra's al Ghul. I thought it was Jared Leto.
Same. Close enough. After he comes out of the Lazarus pit and he goes insane, that's his Jared Leto.
Then he starts.
And then we have I joined. Then we have the battle damaged Batman here. They did release a normal version that's in either black or blue. So now we have another one for anyone who missed out. So are you getting that, Robin? Did you get the Batman? Okay, so the problem I had is news is dropping while we're talking. So here's some potato quality pictures. But if you could see here, there's Nate Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's Tim Drake, Darth, because they already released Dick Grayson as Nightwing. So yeah, so now we have Dick and Tim. I don't know how they're going to complete the other ones. I hope they do. So Age of Apocalypse Mafex, we have Nate Gray, Cyclops, and Wolverine. Potato quality. Someone spotted Jubilee. And then today, while we were talking, a nicer version of the picture came up. So here she is here in all her glory.
Oh, cool.
You have Soft Goods jacket. I have the Marvel Legends one. I will probably get this because I do like Jubilee.
That
Razzle
skin
dazzle.
tone is very Simpsons-esque. Like it's probably just the.
I think it's the lighting, right?
The lighting and them being racist.
But look at her legs.
Yeah, no, but I think it's because of
light
the
in the
jacket.
jacket.
Yeah, it's
the light in the jacket bouncing off of each other. Hopefully.
This is the Maggie Simpson Jubilee crossover that we've all been waiting for.
And then they have, these are the old ones, Venom, Spider-Man's. And then on the far right, you have Spider-Man 2099 and Venom 2099. So excited for those. I probably won't get Venom because I hate that character from the 2099 universe. Black Panther Infinity Saga. I think this is a little late to the game. People must be collecting this, though. Like, they must be. Like, people love Infinity Saga. So hopefully this makes money.
Oh, I like a little Thanos glove.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The proportions feel off here. Am I crazy? Oh, wait, is the left one supposed to be like his father?
That's his father in the...
okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, the proportions feel a bit off, doesn't it? Okay, that makes sense.
And then a bunch of Spider-Man.
Nice. Finger point.
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. They've done... So many people have done this. Hasbro, SH Figure Arts, Mafex, I think twice. This is the No Way Home version.
That's some of the best scruff I've seen on a Mafex.
I like it. Like if I didn't have the Hasbro version, I liked Andrew Garfield. I'm seeing him in No Way Home.
No throat gap.
Yeah, no throat gaps here. So
very flat ass though.
Yeah, there's no booty there.
That's just the angle.
That's just Andrew Garfield. He ain't got no booty.
I really like the texturing though. I hope that's actually like when you feel it, it's textured.
They will be. Oh yeah, Darth pointed out that Wayne _collectors has updated pictures. I don't know if I just did that or you did that, Michael, but we seem to be on the same page. Nice unison. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Whoever that was, Justin.
Good assist. High five all around.
Yeah. So I did have these saved to present, but there's Doomsday, some Superboys, Batgirl's tee, so that's nice. Some figures I don't care about because it's from the Justice League movie and I don't do the live action Mafex stuff, but for anyone who does, I'm happy for you.
Hey, look, he comes with guns.
Yeah, the future Batman, Henry Cavill, Superman, gun-toting Batman from the future. Here's the Nate Gray, the Cyclops, and I believe that's Iceman. So that's going to be sweet because I need a new Iceman. Here's some more Black Panthers, Shuri, and what's his name? Killmonger. So nice all around. Here's the Toby accessory, or sorry, Andrew accessories. What you always get is a deflated mask and web shots. Contra from Hyatt Toys.
Hell yeah.
Did you ever play that?
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, I did.
I think everyone did. I don't even know.
Those are really nice figures. Wow. Especially the one on the right.
I would get these. I don't know why I said would. I probably will get these. Like I don't know.
I don't know why you said probably. You definitely will.
I'm gonna get these.
That pump on the shotgun looks like it actuates.
It probably does.
Cool.
Nice detail. I like Hyatt Toys. From what I've seen in the past, they're usually smaller, but these were listed as 1/12 scale. So I'm happy.
All right.
So these are not action figures. They're McFarlane Toys once. So he's calling them posed figures. And people went crazy for some reason.
Because, like, call a statue a statue.
I mean, whatever. It's fine.
You're not reinventing the wheel. Like,
that's what he's doing. That's his marketing tactic. Like,
well,
he calls
yeah.
it something else. And then
he just got another nephew to be on his fucking marketing team and was just like,
bad press is good press.
Figures.
Bad press is good press. So that's
yeah.
She does look nice. I like this.
No, it looks great.
So you got Wonder Woman, 1/6 scale, Green Lantern.
Okay, it can be, you know what? It would be called posed figures if you could hot swap things out.
Yeah. I don't think based on this image here, if it's just a
like if right on the green, like underneath the Lantern logo, if that all pops off and like he comes with like a different arm pose and face sculpt or whatever.
Yeah. Because they do that. It's just I don't think these ones are.
Yeah.
No, I mean
So
it actually says
statue.
It actually says resin statue.
Yeah.
Right on it.
And then this Spawn is 15.
When was the last time a Spawn came out?
He keeps doing it a lot lately, actually. He just did a 2-pack of himself and Spawn. Yeah. So here's another one for y'all, you guys craving some Spawns. The beauty of this, though, is in his comic, he made an arc specifically dedicated to introducing like 100 new Spawns and a Spawn war. So now you could just pump action figures out. That's the beauty of owning your own toy company and comic.
Yeah,
company.
Absolutely.
You can make up a character and then release a figure.
Shit, I need a new house in Cabo.
Yeah. Icelandic Spawn. He just does whatever he wants. Here's a Wolverine statue, 1/10 scale.
Yo.
Looks pretty bad.
I think you mean pre-posed figure.
Oh, sorry. That's my fault. The pre-posed. Yeah. Iron Man. We have here Jonah Hex. I barely know anything from this. What I do know is from that crappy movie and from the old Justice League cartoon. He has a burned face and he is an anti-hero. So
Cowboy Two-Face.
Spaghetti Western type character, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is Canadian, so 96.39 Canadian. I don't really need him or like him enough to pay $100 for Jonah Hex. It is nice and tempted horse, though.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how often can you get an articulated horse?
Yeah.
Well, the beauty is Gunslinger Spawn has 2 versions, so I could have 3 horses total now if I really wanted.
All right.
And he comes with, interesting. So DC had a mandate where they didn't want any guns with their action figures, but I see he has 2 revolvers now, so maybe they dropped that.
And the
those are only single action. They don't allow semi-automatic toys.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, you can't have a magazine size.
You very well could be telling the truth because I don't know.
I started making a bullshit, and then I was like, actually,
that's adding up quite well.
That kind of makes sense.
They released Magic, so this is Ilyana Rasputin, Colossus's sister.
Yeah.
She came out like I want to say like 10 years ago, so they're re-releasing her. I don't know why, but they also are doing that with Red Hulk for obvious reasons.
You could hold on. What's the
I'd like to see Magic in the MCU. I do like the character a lot.
Did you skip out on New Mutants?
I saw clips of it, of her
Yeah.
scenes played by Anna Taylor-Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked her. I liked her.
Yeah.
Racism aside, they made her just unnaturally racist for some reason. And it's not like she said a lot of racist things. It's just they gave her 3 lines that were specifically to the Navajo person. And I don't know why. Like, she's never been like that at all. And they made out of so
I mean, you could just paint her hair black, put a little purple in it, and there you go. You've got a Yukio from X-Men.
cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Actually, you son of a bitch.
It's the same
He's
hair.
gonna go customize the figure.
Because I have Negasonic Teenage Warhead somewhere around here. I was like, oh, Justin, you crazy. All right, I'll see you guys later. You guys can take over. They got the creation bug again.
Like that Rick and
Phoenix.
Morty line, you crazy son of a bitch.
We have Phoenix. Me and Elvin were debating on the price. It is 75% deluxe price, I guess. I don't know. So because of the Flame Bird and the display, this is $49.99 US.
That's a really good head sculpt, though.
I do like it. And I do like the body mold.
The body,
There's a Mayfex one coming out. I'm like, can I just get away with buying this one? Because she comes with everything you would need. I don't like Jean that much. She's not like an important character. I just need her to be the wife of Cyclops on my shelf. That's basically it.
Yeah, but Scott's a bitch, so
I don't know. 97 made me like him again.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, not again. Made me like him for the first time ever.
Yeah, that's true.
In 37 years, because I never liked him before.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm considering this instead of the Mayfex. This Wolverine, I think, is fantastic.
Is this supposed to be from the Deadpool and Wolverine
From the
movie?
Deadpool movie, yeah.
What scale is that?
It's Marvel Legends, so 112.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Their digital scanning is getting better. The texturing
Yeah, look at
on
the forehead creases.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Like his hair kind of looks a little Play-Doh-esque, but like again, at that
Like you can tell that's a just separate plastic piece, but for a Marvel Legends, like they've used to just be Carbo.
Yeah.
Like if the blues weren't so plasticky shiny, which again, this is a toy company, so I can't really blame them. This isn't Mayfex, but this looks good for the price.
Well, just some like super high grit sandpaper would fix that.
Yeah, that or some matte spray.
Yeah.
You're giving D more ideas.
No, I'm happy with I don't do MCU anymore. I'm happy. I'm happy with this one. I'm happy with this one.
Bub.
Also, where the fuck is his upper lip? Where'd it go?
He's biting it. He's biting it.
Why did he just eat a lemon? And they're like, yeah, no. We'll do the scan now.
That's how angry he is.
Oh, okay.
You've never been so angry you lost
that's
your lip.
That's what Australians look like when they're angry.
Yeah. Walmart CollectorCon is here. So there were some previous releases, I guess. And Venom is coming out. We've already seen him. Professor X. They're slated to go up for pre-order on the 25th, $24.97 USD. The problem with this is Walmart sucks for pre-orders. So if you do want one, then I would keep your eye out and set a like an alarm clock or something. But for us Canadians, they usually have other retailers that get them. I hope the States does as well. I think Big Bad Toy Stores or other places will get them too. So we have that. This was interesting to me. So Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast started. Yes, that one.
I was like Jimmy, Mr. Beast. Wow.
Yeah, I was like, is this a coincidence or did he start something here? He created Moose Toys coming in July, and apparently he makes toys now. So
all right, why not?
Yeah,
he's made mediocre versions of everything else.
Yeah,
other than YouTube videos.
So I think like the age range here would probably be like.
You know what they kind of reminded me of?
What?
Bionicle.
Kind of.
I love.
They come in the tubes.
I loved those as a child.
Yeah.
Do we have to do the 3 segue thing to get rid of it? So I don't know here. What do? You shake it up. You pull out the pieces. You put them in this machine. What's going on here?
That's pretty cool. If I was 10, yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
And then he throws it for property destruction. Awesome to the extreme. I don't
Done.
understand what just happened.
Well, it's just every toy commercial from like the 90s was just like, look at all these bricks it can bash through.
Pow!
So
I think that was my favorite part of the trailer.
yeah, just throwing shit. But also, I mean, I guess that also talks to their QA testing of just like they ain't gonna break.
Okay, I know we normally mute things, but I want to hear what he says.
So we just have to. No, we can't hear.
No audio.
D can hear it.
They can fly. Anyway, so there's Mr. Beast there. So if anyone is interested in that, there is Mr. Beast Alpha Lab Mutators Mutations with the Chamber Chrome exclusive Panther Mutator. That's a mouthful.
Yes.
Oh, so it's like what's the guys who would like hang upside down and they had the goop in them?
Creepy crawlers, goop mandos.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ever question me on 90s cartoons. Because I was looking at them on eBay. Like, do I want these again? I probably do.
We need Samurai Pizza Cat figures.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
so those are like $200 now, and they're all die cast. So if you want one, you can really go get one.
Hold on. There's 2 knee joints on these.
Yeah. Unless, wait, no, that's a fake one.
Oh, the one on the bottom? Yeah.
I've seen that a lot. We think it bends and then they don't balance at all.
Yep.
But they look cool. If it's a decent price and meant for like children. So the 2-pack is $4.99. The 5-pack is $9.99.
Wait, $10 for what?
For the little tubey things that we saw, like the small beads.
Oh, they're like
the actual figure is $24.99. They're like little amiibo. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the actual figure is $24.99. And then what else we got here? Street Sharks. So these are coming back.
Hell yeah.
So we have this is wave 2. We have Streaks and Big Slamoo. I have my old Streaks and it still like holds up. Like I don't know if they use silicone or what type of rubber they used.
Wait. Like that's original?
Mine is.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's from the 90s. This is the one I got for my birthday when I was a kid. when I was a kid, my mom got me this thing. I was like, "Oh, this thing's sweet." So I still have this. This is one of my my favorite toys. So I kept it around.
This is gonna be the oldest ass thing I've ever said. But man, I remember when toys were cool.
Remember berries? The wheels move. So Mattel's bringing them back, but with updated articulation. The problem is people have gotten wave 1 with Ripster, Jab, and Slash, and when they do the bitey move, they use different rubber. Yeah. So the teeth fall out and the side of the mouth is cracking.
Oh no.
Where mine has held up for 30 years. So
but it probably is made with asbestos.
Yeah, very, very toxic figure. I'm just saying.
If your cat licks it, it's probably gonna die. But so you know what they should sell like, oh, here's a silicone lubricant that you need to apply every week so that it lasts.
I honestly think they should have just did away with that gimmick. Like I know, because look, his claws obviously don't retract like the retro one.
No, that's why they give you second hands.
Yeah, so you don't need the bitey gimmick. It's just cool. But if it's gonna break your figure, then what's the point?
Yeah.
I gotta say,
but
I don't care for the look
but most of the people who are going to be buying this aren't 6 years old who are losing their shit over the TV show and told their parents to buy it. They are probably collectors who grew up in the 80s and 90s and are like, oh, these would be cool. They'll do the articulation once or twice and then put them on a shelf for 10 years.
It's just unfortunate that now people had to test that out to tell us all of theirs broke. Like 100 be like, hey, my toy broke. For us to be, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to use that feature. Sorry, Michael, what are you saying?
I was gonna say I don't like the look of the wave 2 as much. Like the coloring compared to wave 1, it just feels so plastic.
Shiny.
Like
is it? Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at the white pants here. It just feels so.
They didn't try to give them any. They're just molded plastic and shiny molded plastic at that.
Yeah. It's not colored in or anything.
And like the original looks like shark skin.
Yeah,
Like it looks
it's funny
leathery.
though, because like
Actually,
this,
you know what? They probably can't because they were probably butchering sharks and putting
it's
shark
a
skin onto the toys.
real hide. The problem with this is like this was fully painted in. He had a white tummy, but because it's rubber, like the paint just smeared right out of the package. So it did
just put
look
some
like
whiteout on it.
Yeah, I was like every couple months I just spray painted it. I think it's fine or whatever. Just inhaling toxic fumes.
Yeah.
They're cool. I like the updated articulation. Shame the figures break when you use them correctly, but I like them.
Speaking of brick,
I
brick something late to the party.
And then there's Dr. Piranhaoid. So his gimmick face transformed into a piranha fish. So
the main
I'm all in.
The main
the arm just looks so plasticky. It's just like this matte
but look at his thighs. That looks metal as shit.
They spent all their budget on that. Obviously I'm going to paint these. So,
yeah.
Like that shouldn't be a thing anyone has to say. Like I can't wait to buy this figure so I can paint it.
Yeah.
But
here we are.
They could have done this on purpose to be like, we're retro. Like we did this on purpose as a retro feel.
Sure.
Or it's a cop-out.
It is a cop-out normally, but I'm assuming that's what they did.
We have in their defense, like this is the first run after what 20-25 years.
Yeah.
If not more. So they're kind of maybe gauging the interest.
Yeah.
And then they'll do a wave 2 if they sell out.
That is a lot of accessories. Holy.
That's why I love Joe's.
Yeah, welcome to not having to pay licensing fees.
Yeah. Vincent are Falcon, and Quarrel. So lots of rifles, machine guns, grenade launchers, shotguns, backpacks, knives, throwing knives, daggers, scopes, crossbows, 2-pack.
Multiple magazines for each gun.
So anyone who's G.I. Joe classified, I'm happy for you. These things it was a rocky start. I've said this in the past, like years ago, but they seem to have found their footing. And I'm not the biggest Joe fan, but when I see a Joe I like, I buy them. 90% of the time they're going to be ninjas.
Is this a Joe you like?
I like them, but I don't think I'd pay full price retail for it.
Yo, but he's got night vision goggles.
Okay, full price retail it is. Okay, so Mandalorian, we have Shriek-Hawk trainers. I guess they were like they're training the younglings. I don't know. Yeah. I don't remember anything.
That's soft goods.
Which I'm very surprised about. I had to look. I'm like, is that soft goods?
No, it's not.
Shiny. It's too shiny. Which is weird because
the creases are the exact same in the 2 shots.
Yeah. But
that's a well-hidden soft goods.
Black Series has done soft goods. So I'm surprised they just didn't soft goods this.
Yeah, there's too many accessories for it to be soft goods.
Actually, fair enough. Now, Michael, you mentioned the Street Stars bother you because of the plastic looking. Does the Star Wars ever bother? Like I feel the same about the Star Wars Black Series sometimes. Like they just clearly look super plasticky.
Yes, I completely agree. Like it just feels so lacking right now.
Yeah.
Particularly the guns, the one on the bottom left there. It's just like all gray. It's like there's no effort to color it in.
Sometimes they're very good. Like I do like my Mandalorian and what's her face, Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
And then other times
that's because they do like a bit of a matte finish to it.
Yeah, they do a matte, and then sometimes they try to make it look like it's rusted.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, like Elvin and I did a toy therapy where we just unboxed a bunch of Black Series figures, and who was it? Forrest Whitaker's character.
I never saw that movie, but yeah,
dude,
it is lost.
It is lost. You are lost. Booklet. His was the most not a.
Oh yeah, all his tubes and pipings and all that.
Yeah, and like the goggles and like just like every little bit of like, oh yeah, his little rebreather that he could pop up onto
Yeah.
his face, and it was just like they put in so much effort for just being a standard price.
That was a great figure. I remember now.
And the face sculpt was like 1-to-1. It wasn't like, and you know what? In their defense, you know, motherfucker's got a wonky eye to begin with, so they don't really have to pay too much attention to to that. So, but yeah, like the Forrest Whitaker one was so good.
This is the only figure with straight eyes. All right. There is some so some people do like that look. Like, okay,
Yeah.
so for the Street Sharks, I like that because it reminds me of like retro childhood stuff. But Mandalorian, it bothers me. But Brick found some color, like Brick likes it. So different strokes for different folks.
Like it doesn't feel like Beskar steel. If you look at the Mando figure, like actual Mando, there's a bit of like a shine to the silver.
Where do I? No, they're in the garage. They're too far away.
Which one do you want to
look at it, but
okay, here I have.
That's too much effort.
Don't worry. Was it Mando you wanted?
Okay, no, I was gonna look at Bo-Katan or
well, this was my Mayfix one. This was my Mayfix one.
Oh yeah, Mayfix does the metal work.
That's a nice figure.
But here's even Bo-Katan Hasbro.
Yeah, I have that one.
Let me change the quality.
Enhance.
I slowed it down because I'm
oh, you're running
like I'm running like 7 things at once.
Oh yeah, like that looks good because it kind of has like a matte.
I mean, even
still a slight shine to it.
The guns are crap.
The guns are garbage. Yeah, 100%.
But look, the dry
they look like early, like late 90s Star Trek phasers, where it's like, oh, that's clearly ABS plastic. But like the armor there looks great.
The scratching on the armor there.
Yeah.
So,
and also the leather, like that kind of looks leather-esque almost.
Yeah. And her helmet has the scuffs.
Yeah. And the armorer, she has the like fur patch on her back, and it's not hard plastic.
Oh, what's her face? Yeah. The I forgot her name now. The armor. Woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, hers, she had soft goods. That was
cool. Hold on. I gotta go get a beer. I'll go grab a couple.
So Black Series for me, Brick, like Brick said, I like the colors, but I'm not a fan of Black Series, not into their plastic, but there's some great ones. Mayfix is clean though. So I'm not like the biggest Star Wars fan at all. Like, I hate Jedi. Like, I think they're stupid based on they become tools of the government. My favorite characters are either Jedi who don't want to be Jedi anymore, like Ahsoka, like I think she's cool, or Mandalorian. Like, that's strictly who I like from Star Wars. Mandalorians and Ahsoka. Unless there's another, I like Starkiller as well because he's not he's an unorthodox Jedi again. What else we got here? Archie Comics, more TMNT. I don't know if anyone is still collecting this specific line. Elvin probably is. I'm not.
He probably is. He's collecting these new NECAs.
Yeah. And it's a wrestling figure, so that's like a double whammy for him. I do like that the Ninja Turtles are going on strong. I hope they get into some IDW comic ones, which is what I read. So, and this one here is $49.99. The Crying Hound deluxe figure. Normally they come with more accessories, so it's a little weird. He only comes with hand accessories, so we'll see. That's a little pricey for just hands because normally they come with weapons, Easter egg accessories, blasters,
the alternate head, or
something. This is a little lacking in my opinion. And then we have here Scareglow and his steed. I've read this guy's name.
That is a massive figure.
That's massive. This thing's huge. These are the Mondo figures, so the Mondo Masters of the Universe. Yeah. So Scaremare here. What is this? 54-inch wingspan. He has his saddle, the wings that can come on and off. I like that you can hide the spots where the wings pop in and out with flames, so it's not just gaping holes. The saddle looks cool. He has the shin guards.
Smart.
Yeah. And it glows in the dark.
Oh, that's a nice figure.
Like, this looks nice. The wings articulate. I know Elvin said he was done because he just wanted like He-Man, Panther.
No, he's gonna get this. Come on,
Like,
work
these
of
things
art.
are beautiful. These things are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful figures.
This is a work of art. Bricks, right?
$600, but like, look at what everything it comes with, and these things are huge. I know these are Hot Toys prices, but they deserve to be.
Yeah.
Because like Hot Toys, you don't really, people barely pose those. Like, they're afraid to pose those. I wouldn't be afraid to play around with this and display it and pose it. Like, I can see the joints and everything, but it's massive and it looks sturdy.
Yeah.
And it glows in the dark.
That is cool. What's the bundle?
Interesting. It says more on the blog tomorrow. I don't want to give out faulty information. I did go to the Mondo site. Unless Scare Glow is 270. Okay, that makes sense. So it's probably him and Scare Glow together for the bundle. So you have him as well, the human head,
that
the
is
decaying
a
head.
disgusting bundle. Wow.
Yeah, but you need it. Look at that.
Yes.
The mace, the scythe, the whip, the energy blast, soft goods cape, alternate heads, the classic looking alternate head where it looks like a little derpy on the right, right? From like the what is that, the 70s?
Yes.
The late 70s. So here it is. Here it glows in the dark again.
That's a beautiful figure.
Let me go back.
Okay, before you go to Power Rangers,
let's see.
I'm back, and I got to play with focus. But
the armor, yes.
Oh yeah.
So like it's like a good metallic looking, and then also soft goods. Like it's
actual. To me, she looked good.
Yeah, and like the helmet too, and like this bit kind of, but I don't know, but like they have.
She's just that's what she did in the show, right? Like she just stood there with her arms behind her back.
Yeah.
So she doesn't need to kick anyone.
No. Yeah, exactly. So you're not like, but still double knees. Oh no, single. No. It's the Stormtrooper knee, which it can.
She also swivel. Judged people.
Yeah, she judged the shit out of people.
That's okay. You're a Mandalorian no more.
Yeah.
The Stormtrooper.
Never mind. I changed my mind. You're Mandalorian again.
Yeah.
Elvin agrees.
Yeah. Elvin knows what's up. Nah. Anyway, dogs are yelling now.
Then what else we got? Last but not least, 3-0. We have the 1/6 scale Green Ranger. So in the comics, Tommy became White Ranger, and the Green Ranger was still so cool that they decided to just make someone else it. He didn't exist in the show. So that's why I like the comic books. They fill in the gaps of what this show didn't care. The show's just like, Jason is gone now. Anyways, but the comics tell you where Jason went and why no one remembers or like cares that he's gone. So I
went to go get milk.
Yeah, I went to go get some cigs, boy. He became an Omega Ranger, which is pretty cool. It's a cool storyline. The Green Ranger turned into this Matt Cook guy. They changed his style a little bit. If they did a smaller scale, like the Lightning Collection from Hasbro, I'd buy it, but I don't really need a huge, like 500 piece worldwide, which means this is going to be $300 figure. But overall, I think it looks nice. 3-0 always does good work. They do the Transformers I buy. I pre-ordered a Mega Man from them. So anyone who's into this, make sure you keep your eye out for these pre-orders because there's only 500.
Yeah.
I told you guys I was keeping this short because there's like reveals after reveals after reveals coming out while we're talking.
That is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah. So I have nothing else to add. There'll be a part 2 next week. I don't know when is Elvin back? A week after?
He will not be back next week. Next week will be hopefully yourself and Justin to go over part 2 of the latest figure releases.
I will be here to drink a 6-pack and be sassy.
All right. That's what I keep you around for. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You know, Justin, you could just share a camera with just this screenshot and he'll just exist.
Yeah.
Problem solved. I don't know how to get
no. I can build I can build an algorithm so that it'll be like a South Park Canadian talking. where it'll just be like Elvin's mouth jumping up and down.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
you're gonna splice it like the Homer Simpson thing. It's like all I wanted was her sweet cat, sweet, 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 and the clock.
I mean, that would take less effort probably,
Yes.
but
I look forward to whatever you choose to do. Either way, it'll be
Yeah.
hilarious.
it'll be something.
But on that note, I have to use the bathroom. So thank you for everyone for tuning in, and the after crew viewers who tune in after. I know you guys pop in and watch while you drive, so appreciate you as well. But wherever you are in the world, have a good afternoon, day, and good night. Bye.
Bye,
Thanks,
Internet.
guys.
Thanks for joining us today, Michael.
No worries. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, you, Justin.
No, you're always here. You're like
oh yeah,
you're like
okay.
a veteran now, so I don't even have to